Hey loves, and welcome back to Life with CheKesha. You already know who it is. It's your girl CheKesha Simms, and I am back with probably one of the most favorite and waited on end of year videos by any planner babe. And if you want to know what kind of video that is, keep watching. Alright, so before we get into all of this, what I got here on this desk, I do want to welcome all of my first time viewers. If this is your first time watching, make sure you drop me a purple heart in the comments box. That way I know that you are new. And as well, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell. And doing that is even more important today than it has been anytime before. But you got to keep watching the video to figure out why it's so important to subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead and get into today's most, at least in my opinion, anticipated year-end video. All right, so today's video is the 2021 planner lineup video. I have been in the planner community for a while, and as a planner babe and now a content creator, I understand why these videos are so important. For those that are needing some last minute inspiration on what kind of planners they're going to use for the upcoming year, what styles and why should I use what, and why should I have one or maybe more than one planner, this video is for you. So right now you see I have 3 planners up here. I have done flip throughs of all 3 of these planners. This one may look a little different. I did have it in my camel Nautique cover, but I decided to go ahead and switch it up and put it in my cloth and paper cover. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm not going to do a full flip through. I will leave the link to each video up at the top so you can go ahead and get a full flip through on your time when you have time to watch the videos. But for today, I'm just going to go over the planners, the names that I give my planners, why I give my planners names, and how I'm using these 3 planners and why I need 3 planners. So let's stop talking and let's get right into these planners. All right, so the first planner I am going to show you is my half letter DISCBOUND planning system. The cover that I have is a black Nautique cover, and this is a vegan leather. If you are interested in this cover or any other cover, I will leave a link to Nautique's shop down in the description box, and it should already be down there. But let's go ahead and get into what I'm using this planner for. So this is my business and social media planner. And for me, I've said this for years, I am a type of planner where I don't like my food touching. Basically, that means if you are meat, you have your own section. If you are veggies, you have your own section. If you're bread, you have your own section. I don't want you touching each other, because once you start mixing the juices and the flavors from the other items on your plate, it can kind of get messy and confusing. So that's how I operate as a planner babe. I hope that didn't throw you off. But for me, I like to separate the specific things that I like to track. That way I won't get confused or overwhelmed. I know some people say, well, having more than one planner can be overwhelming. And it can be if you are not the type of person that can keep track of a lot of different moving pieces. But for me, I work better when I have things separated. So with that being said, that's why I have my business and social media planner. So in this planner is where I track my personal business, which is hair, couture, salon, and spa. I track my husband's business, and I track my sticker shop business, and as well any type of content that I do for social media. And then coming up in January 2021, I will be relaunching my blog and I will be announcing the website and all of that as well. So in this planner, I'm able to keep a track of all of those things. And what I do is I like to get dividers that are blank so I can make my own categories, because when I get dividers that already have words on it, it makes it a lot more complicated for me, because I'm trying to figure out, well, what's under the project one and what's under this one. And this way I can name it exactly what I needed to name it, and I can go specifically to those tabs. So as you can see, I have the scripts by LNC, Life of CheKesha, finances, goals, and miscellaneous. Now these tabs will be changing because I have been using this for the latter part of 2020. So some of these tabs will be changing to also incorporate my husband's business as well. So just to kind of show you briefly some new things that I have added, I do now have, oh, I'm so excited. At Home with Keita, Fancy Plans launched her very first planner. So I was able to snag a half letter planner that I can use in my business and social media planner. And I did do an unboxing, so you've seen everything. And typically what I do is I put either 1 to 2 months worth of inserts in my planners. That way I can always see what I got currently going on and then what I have going on in the upcoming months. It's just a way for me to stay ahead. The one thing that I like about her planners, that they're undated, so you can use them whenever you want to. Say you want to use something else for the next month, you can use it and not feel like you're wasting your days or your sheets or your planner. So the next section, so you get the month at a glance, undated, and then you get the weekly layout following those pages. And so I have the week on 2 pages, in which I think I kind of have a strategic plan on how I'm going to use it. At first I was using it as subject style, but because I'm off from the salon on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm going to keep the Monday and Tuesday there to designate the things I need to do on those days, and then use Wednesday through Sunday as categories or subjects. So you'll be seeing how I'm going to, use this going forward in 2021. But I just kind of wanted to show you the newest part of this planner. Now, to announce her name. If you've been following me for a while, I give all of my planners names. And this year, because I have been binge watching Housewives of Potomac, I decided to give them housewife names. And it was based on what the planner vibe was to me. So this planner is all about business. It's got like multiple businesses going on. So I was like, why not name her after the Grand La Dame? Karen. Karen always got a business venture going on. So I figured, since this is my busy little business planner, I would name her Karen. So welcome, Karen, my half letter DISCBOUND planner, to the family. All right, so this next planner is also another half letter planner, and it is also a DISCBOUND system. And I'll explain why I decided to go DISCBOUND a little bit later in the video as well. But this is my half letter. You've seen this before, and I'll leave a link for the flip through of this planner as well. But this is going to be my at-home agenda style planner. What we used to call it back in the day when everybody was using happy planners. It's like a Frankenplan style planner. So it has specific sections that I want to track, but I'm going to leave it at home, if that makes sense. Because some planners you just want to have on your desk so you can open up and see what you got going on for the day before you leave in the morning and all of that good stuff. So this is my at-home planner. It will not go out the house with me, not unless I'm traveling, in which who knows when that will be again, or whatever the case may be. But this is also another Notique cover. This is in mauve. It's exactly the same as my business, but it doesn't, the business planner just didn't have the strap. So let's go ahead and open her up. I got a lot of stuff on my desk. Let me see if I can move some stuff over. Let me move Romeo over. Yes, I name my plants too. So I'm not going to really do a flip through because nothing has changed in this, but I wanted to explain. So the reason why I call it Frankenplan, because it has a lot of different moving pieces. It's not just a monthly or a weekly planner. Frankenplan means is just like Frankenstein. You take pieces of what's good in that person and create your own person. So you do the same thing with your planner. I took the things that I use the most and created my own sections. Again, that's why I like to get blank dividers. So I like to track my monthly, so I know everything that I do monthly. And I do also have an inbox in here as well. I just don't have it labeled because it looked like everybody and their mom wanted half letter planners. So it was really hard to find these blank dividers. I get all my blank dividers from Cloth and Paper, and she sells out fast. So as soon as I get my email notification that she has more, I just like to stock up. But I do have this dashboard that I made off of Canva, in which this is my inbox for me to just jot things down that I need to remind myself, because sometimes you just don't get the chance to flip and you go right here. But anyway, so I have my monthly, and then I have my weekly section, and my weekly section will basically be where I just jot everything that I do on a weekly basis, and it'll be almost like at a glance. So just kind of just showing you, like this was last week's spread. Still gonna decorate, y'all know me, but I use this as a overview of what I need to remind myself to do on a weekly basis, and if I need to add anything going forward, I would do so. Then I have my faith section where I do all of my scripture writing and reading plan, my finances to track my finances, plant care because I'm a plant mom and I want to make sure that I am keeping a track of the health and even sometimes the unhealthy things that go on with my plants. And then my miscellaneous is just where I have like lifestyle things of that nature. So this is what I'll be using as my at-home desk agenda planner. Now for her name. So staying with the themes of the housewives, I decided to name her Wendy, because Wendy just knows it all. She has all her degrees, and this planner got everything. It knows everything. It knows my week, my month, my faith life, my plant life. It knows everything. So why not name her Wendy? So let's welcome Wendy to the family. All right. So lastly, my pride and joy is my little baby. So last year I was in a personal rings. I really loved it, but I wasn't a fan of the rings. And again, I'll tell you a little bit about that later. So this is a half letter cover from Cloth and Paper. A lot of people ask me, is this a LV, because it's similar, but the texture feels so amazing on my hands. I just love it. So everything that's in this planner is the same stuff that was in my camel color Notique planner, and I will insert a picture up here so you can see that planner. So I'm going to link the flip through at the top as well. And like I said, it's the same thing, it's just a different cover. And I do have plans for my Notique cover, but I need to make sure some moving pieces are consistent before I create a whole planner for that, because what I'm not going to do in 2021 is just start making planners because I'm doing stuff and then don't use a planner. So anyway, so this is my this is my mini HP. I don't know if I said that at first because I feel like I'm like half letter crazy, but this is my mini HP, and this is inspired by Mini Happy Planner size. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because you haven't seen the inside of this one. Look how pretty, so pretty. And then I just added some little extra things on here. I have my Black Lives Matter Kiki, and I have this super cute clear pocket card from Shop Villa Beautiful, and this also came from Shop Villa Beautiful in a kit. I have this super cute postcard that came from Shop LCA, and so my color palettes are really neutral, just with a pop of subtle pastel neutral type colors in there. And I'm absolutely loving this planner. So this planner is going to be what I call an EDC, which means an everyday carry. So this will go with me every day. Not some days, every day. Even if I don't open it, it's going to go with me everywhere. So the purpose of an EDC is so you can be able to see what you got going on the go. And typically how my EDC works, it mirrors, for the most part, my at-home agenda planner. So what do I mean by mirror? So basically, I will take components from my at-home and put it in here, and it's just going to be specifically things that I need to remind myself of while I'm out and about. So if I go somewhere with my husband and someone's like, well, are y'all available to minister on this day? I can check my EDC. It's nice and small and compact, fits in all the bags that I carry, versus having to have a big chunky planner. And so I'm going to kind of show you how I'm going to use it. I've done the flip through, but I have my inbox here, which works the same way. I love these sticky notes from Fancy Plans, owned by At Home with Keita. So inbox is just to jot down things that I need to write down and make sure that I get transferred to wherever it needs to be transferred to. Then I just have this list. This is just a running to-do list. These were freebies from Thrive on Plans. Then the next section I have is my grocery list. So this is super important because who likes going to the grocery store and don't have a list? So I can even section this off in categories like home stuff, shop stuff, food stuff, whatever I need to do. And then I have another, just one back here. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but that's there too. And of course I have my monthly view, in which again is going to mirror everything that was in my at home half letter desk agenda. And I know I got a whole lot of stuff I'm flipping through, but so this is the monthly view here. So whatever I put in the home one will go here. So then the difference between my home binder and my EDC is I have a schedule section. So here, I'm a planner babe. I still want to decorate. So I do have a weekly section with some weekly inserts that I just printed out. These are actually new. These fit regular size stickers. So whatever stickers I have left from my half letter planner, I can put them here so they can have the same, kind of vibe. So this is a week on 2 pages. I can't remember where I got this from, but if you're interested in these inserts, just drop me a comment and I will drop the link in the comments as well. But it was an Etsy printable shop. And then this is my favorite part, the dailies. So the dailies are very important to me because not every day I have stuff I have to do. But on the days that I do, I like to track with my dailies. And these were freebies. I can't remember where I got them from, but I love the fact that they go all the way to 10 o'clock because I am a night owl. So sometimes I'm not shutting down until 10. You have your priorities, your checklist, and your notes. And typically, sometimes I'll use my own stickers to put over top of them as well. So this is kind of taking the place of the faith section because I do all of my faith-based things at home. I don't normally take them out. I do have my finances because when you're on the go, you want to make sure that you're not going over your budget and you want to track your expenses and you want to make sure you stay on top of whatever bills that you have coming out. I did want to have a gratitude section in here, and this is where I would just write every day that I can remember what I am grateful for. And then miscellaneous, this is kind of mirrored just like the half letter. When I'm out and about, I can check my wine list, my restaurant list. If I want to, do a, curbside pickup, I have my favorite restaurants and meals there. Then I have my note paper, which you always got to have note paper. And then I have this Beauty Essentials kit back here from my girl, Nora's Cove. All right, so to round up all of the names of my 2021 planners, This one's name is, and I don't know how some of y'all are going to take it, but I decided to name her Candace because Candace is so little and petite. And then she always has this perfectly folded napkin to just dab her tears. And I just feel like this is perfectly shaped, like that napkin that she always holds when she's dabbing her tears. And then as well, it's just so small and compact. Like, Candace is just so small and compact. So this is Candace. So welcome Candace to the family. All right, love. So there you have it. These are my 3 real planners of 2021. We have Candace, we have Karen, and we have Wendy in the house. And we are all ready for 2021. Now, before I go, make sure you do me a big favor. Well, a couple of big favors. First of all, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big old thumbs up. And as well, drop me a comment below if you have any questions or any suggestions, because I'm always open to suggestions. And as well, if you have not already done so, make sure you click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you will never miss any of my videos. Now, if you've never paid attention to my ending, today is very important. It is important that you click that subscribe button and that notification bell, because you being a subscriber is going to increase your chances of possibly winning my 5,000 subscriber giveaway that I will be announcing on Christmas Day. Yes, Christmas Day. Why not? I mean, most of us aren't going to really be able to be with our families because of COVID. So why not come out and hang with your YouTube family, me? So I will announce the time on my Insta stories on my Instagram page, Life with CheKesha. So make sure you're following over there, because that's also an important follow as well. So I'm really excited about this giveaway. I'm really excited about reaching this milestone, and I want to celebrate with you guys, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be at 5K. So for all that being said, go ahead and click again that subscribe button and that notification bell, because that notification bell will alert you when I upload a new video, and as well when I go live. And in the event you don't follow me on Instagram, you'll get the notification on here when I'm going live, so you can tune right on in. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm gonna drop a part 2 to this video. If I do, you will be notified, but if not, these are my babies that I will be entering into 2021 with, and I could not be more excited. So I am out. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. So until next time, peace.